Today, we are doing a little bit of a solo stream right here on the Ashen Dragoons channel with your boy Spartan. We are going to figure out and basically help me learn how to get better at playing Beyblade. So, guys, if y'all got any tips, tricks, and or advice for your boy, please chat with me. Let me know, chat. Let me know. I need y'all's help to get better at Beyblade X. I need y'all's advice. I'm not a single doubt in my mind. I be struggling. It's time to change things around. It's time to get good. Y'all feel me, chat? I'm gonna try to get some music up and running. We're gonna try to figure out what we're doing here. You know, chat. We're learning. We're learning. Make sure y'all go ahead and share the stream out as well, chat. Let people know we are live. Let people know we are here. Let them know. Let them know. Let them know. I also still have a cough. Don't mind me, chat. We'll figure it out as we go. Also, let me know, how's the audio? How is everything, chat? How's the lighting? You guys okay with that lighting? We got purple lighting. Henry Hoppy. Oh, they updated Evo Battle. Ooh, I'm excited. So you gotta teach me. You gotta teach me today, Henry Hoppy. I've been struggling way too much. You know, teams getting sick of me. They might kick me out. You know, Ashen Dragoons might be kicking me out. Welcome in, though, everybody. Welcome in. Let's glove up. Oh, I said I was gonna get some music on. Hold up. Wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Hey, Mr. Postman. Hold up. Wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Hey, Mr. Postman. That's not the music we're gonna be playing. Don't worry, chat. I'm gonna figure out how to run some music here. I could use YouTube. I could use Siri. Nah. Yeah, let me pop it up on the TV here real quick. Get some music running in the background for you guys so we can have a nice chill stream day. Update: they brought Mummy Shark Curse Mummy, Gill Shark, Meteor Dragoon, and all the DLC bays have color options. Oh, I'm about to absolutely make a beautiful I'm gonna make a beautiful Meteor Dragoon in that. I'm gonna make this thing look amazing in that. This is my next, maybe tomorrow, on tomorrow's live stream. I think that's a goal. Let me search up. Let me see. Connor Price DMCA free music playlist. Also, how's the audio coming through, Henry Hoppy? Connor Price. Hey, Mr. Postman. Shuffle. Why are you playing? Oh, we're gonna play on this TV. There we go. Let me know if you guys can hear that. All right. Goon has a black and red like the cobalt you have. I don't have a black and red cobalt. I only have the regular cobalt. I will get the black and red once it comes to that. Welcome in, everybody. Holy crap, we got 8 people in here. Guys, today's live stream is all about helping me get better at Beyblade X. Your boy's been struggling at the tournaments recently. I need you guys' help to get this thing going, to help me get better. Help me, help you, help me get better at Beyblade X. Chat. Like I don't think you guys know how much I've been struggling. It would also mean a lot if you guys could go ahead and hit that like button. And share out the stream. I need every single all the advice you guys can give me. I'm gonna start off show you all a few techniques I've been learning. The other boys in the Ashen Dragoons have been sending me some tips and tricks on TikTok, Instagram, all these reels and everything. Let's make sure rail stadium's all good. I have been playing with Beyblades out in the snow. I fell a couple days ago, hurt my back. Uh, but yeah, so Bazooka told me to go back to my left spin string launcher because your boy's going with the left spins. Sup, using the TV? Yes, I am using the TV. I saw I was playing on your phone. I'm sure you enjoyed seeing Connor Price pop up on your phone at some point. But yeah, so they've been basically trying to get me to learn how to do like a reverse rail ride with the left spins, which to me doesn't make sense. Yeah, I saw it. But I gotta still learn like the angles and everything, or like the delayed X dash and stuff like that. Also, I will let you guys know as we go the combos that I'm using. This is my favorite combo so far for doing this. I don't have mummy yet. I think the other boys are getting mummy, but so my combo for the Meteor Dragoon is Meteor Dragoon 580 Zap. That's right. I found a use for Zap. Make sure you guys go ahead and hit that like button, please. Let's get as many people in here to help me as possible. I'm really gonna need the help. I don't think you guys understand how much I struggle with Beyblade tournaments. Like I don't know if it's like a nerves thing. You guys seen me here on the live stream, absolutely messing up the rest of the team with my left spin decks. But when I go to an actual tournament, it just I do that all the time. So we gotta get me out of this, out of self-extreming myself. Thank you. I appreciate it. Give me like advice on like angles to tilt at, ways that I can get my bay to do what I need my bay to do. Desperately. I desperately need that. You also, can you hear the music? I can't turn it up much louder than that. All right, so you guys have seen the Meteor Dragoon combo. There's a Cobalt Dragoon combo, 450 under flat. It's basically my heavy attacker. I use him to destabilize a lot of the bays that I go up against. He's really good at destabilizing wizard rods. Spin steel isn't that great, but I'm not going for spin steel on him. I'm really going for the attack. Could this be a better combo on the Meteor Dragoon? Possibly, but I want the spin steel from the rubber, and it actually levels out pretty well on Zap. And then you guys know my usual fave, Lightning El Drago 960 level. This is my favorite build, and I've destroyed many a wizard rod with it, many a silver wolf, many phoenix. It's one of those good bays. Also, this is the drink of the day: Olipop crisp apple. We're gonna get that nice crisp sound there. Ooh, sorry about that, guys. Carbonation got to me. Yes, we actually were. If unfortunately the weather in the area has been a little bit wonky, so the boys weren't exactly able to come through today. But we were gonna record the podcast for all that new stuff. They've been sending so much in the chat for it. Let me grab some meta combos here. I got the one. Was that 60? That's 170. We'll keep it on 170. Where's my wizard rod combo? Seriously, where's my wizard rod combo? Oh no! I think one of the boys took home my wizard rod combo. Oh, never mind, I see it. We're good, we're good, we're good. They just completely dismantled it. Why? Why, chat? Why? Alright, orange hexa. Combo 1. Combo 2. And where is my silver wolf on? Ooh, where's my bounce spike? There we go. And a little silver wolf shenanigans. Training arc. So Ashen Dragoons doesn't get soloed by me, I see. No, it's literally Exia. You don't understand. It's literally just me. The boys told me to get on here and get some practice in. It's because I've been sucking so bad. You got a new Gale 385 merge. What kind of Firstly, I'm pretty sure I gave my 385 to one of the kids at the locals because they really wanted it, and I never thought I was going to use it, so I gave it to them. So I don't have 385 no more. But yeah, we got our Silver Wolf 960 bounce spike. One of my personal faves. I've actually beaten a lot of people with this, surprisingly. Back when I was good in the days. But yeah, we got our meta combos and partial meta combo. I might change it out for a ball. Oh, free ball. Actually, I'm gonna switch it out for free ball. I want to actually like go up against bays that I'm probably gonna see. Where's my free ball? There it is. All right, that's the combo. So we got defensive balance, full attack, and a stamina build. All right. We'll launch the stamina and high staminas first, and then we'll go with that. So let's go Wizard Rod, 160 Hexa. And let's go El Drago. See, El Drago always attacks from the opposite end that I needed to. Oh! I almost got an overfinish. Level out, level out, level out. There we go. All right, spin steal, spin steal. I don't think I'm gonna get this because I don't think El Drago's gonna spin steal enough. Especially if we keep getting hit like that. Yeah. That was close though. That was close. It was definitely close. Ooh, they told you to get good. They really did. Bazooka on the Discord today, in our like own little private team Discord, he was like, yeah, I highly encourage it. And I was like, oh, maybe I can run this training stream. He was like, definitely. Always missing my extremes. What type of extreme dash was that? Yeah, I've lost that one. Yo, what's up, Bazooka? We're just telling them how, say his name and he shall appear. Exactly. I was telling them how you told me to get good and do this stream so I could learn how to play Beyblade better. Oh, yes. That's not fun. All right. Let's try and perfect an El Drago launch. Damn. I don't understand my El Drago's attack pattern at all. I believe Joe Hendry will not win the Rumble. I don't know. Say his name and he'll appear. I believe in Joe Hendry. I get close. I get so close. Ooh, that was interesting. No, he jumped over him. Level out, level out. Level out, come on. Stop being so jumpy. El Drago 960 level, you know. I'm trying to learn my attack patterns and my attack, like the way that it's supposed to run. A lot of spin seal going on. It's damn good at spin sealing, just not enough LAD. Hmm. That would have been a really illegal launch because I hit the shroud, but second too early on that. Damn. So it's the usual team. El Drago 960 level, Cobalt 450 under flat, and Meteor Dragoon. It's the most level that I could make in El Drago Barrage. I mean, I can try it on 760. A lot of people run it on 760. Let me try that. Let's try 760. You know what? I'm going to try the tighter 760. It's not really the best colors, but can't be upset at it. It's definitely tighter. All right, let's try the 760 because apparently the 760 is a lot better. Meteor 760 Zap. I've run 760 Zap on it. I will try it after I try this El Drago. Because I might have to run 760 on El Drago. Exia? Exia? Exia, you might be onto something there. It might add that weight that it needs. I lied. I lied. What does that sound burst? Skill issue. 770 Meteor to equalize. 770? Do I have a 770? Am I just going to be running a 7 deck? I do not have a 770. I got a 680. Yeah, I got a 680. I could run M85, but M85 is too bursty for me. Yeah, no 770 or a 080, but we all know 080 is probably the bane of everyone's existence there. Yeah, that's why I have limited parts too, so I'm working with what I got. I got a nice little 570 off of the Stormtrooper set. Stormtrooper X Chewbacca. It's a really nice 570. Y'all need to see this 570. Look at that. Look at that 570. It's absolutely gorgeous. Also Stormtrooper. Hasbro 080. Yeah, I know. I need to get the mail set. Try the 570. Oh, this 570? All right. 80 is too high? It works. This was probably my best running bay at local at Curio Springfield. Oh, how's the are you running Manassas tomorrow, X here? We need okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna keep. I might swap that. Let me swap that to the other 760 because I need the colors to look good. I need the colors to look good. And if it's on level, I don't mind because level has high burst resistance. if you're not using 760. You messaged him about your Orochi, but no response? Damn, bro. Also, let me know if y'all think I should run a string launcher or a winder launcher. Alright, this is the Meteor Dragoon. Alright, 570 might be good on this. $570 might be the way to go on that. Let me run it against a little bit more of a stamina reduction bait. Because this one should eat the hits a little bit better than the Wizard Rod. Because it's on free ball, it should lose less stamina when it hits the rail. It's very off balance though, and Meteor Dragoon does a really good job of making it unbalanced. And the spin steal shouldn't be there now from Meteor Dragoon because this is still a pretty high. Oh, all right. I think we've locked into that combo there. Let's now try the El Drago again. I really need to get El Drago to work better. Let me see. I wonder if I lean into its imbalance. What if I ran... Where's my 6? Oh, there's my 6. Add a little bit more of an attack power to this. Let's try it on a 660 level. The difference in mechanics between string and winder is actually significant. Which one are you most comfortable with? So I can rip a Meteor has a way better matchup into ball tip type bits compared to Hexa. There will be an Evo battle stream tomorrow. Mikey, you suck. You could be here helping me practice, but you know you're not because you couldn't make it. I bet you I know why, and I'm gonna call you out on it tomorrow or on Sunday when I see you. All right. So let's launch this Wizard Rod against this El Drago 660 level. That was a really good reverse rail ride. Okay. Some attack power there. Let's try it again. Using a 1 ratchet, try Cobalt Dragoon 160 kick if you want to stick to attack. So I actually run, so this is my Cobalt. It's 450 under flat because I'm using the 4 on the 450 to line up with each of the screws on the Cobalt, as well as the high impact points. And then under flat because I like to hit underneath because it destabilizes a lot of the taller bays. Try that launch again. That's just how it goes. Let me pull out a winder launcher, see how that goes for me. Let's get the left spin and the right spin winder launchers because I want to test it out properly. If I'm going to test it out properly, we're going to have Wizard Rod. I lost El Drago for a second. I feel like for me, when I'm using a winder launcher, like a ripcord and winder launcher, I don't exactly do well. really low up to the point it'll start scraping. Try 450 kick then. That might not be a bad idea. Let me grab my kick. My kick is damaged though, to the point where I don't like to run it because it's actually got a nick, and I'm pretty sure it definitely affects its spin. I do need to get another kick, but you see that in the corner right there? Right there. That affects it a lot more because it landed on top of someone's hover, and then that happened, which is why I don't really run it. But I'll give it a shot. It's a pretty bad nick. I'm not gonna lie. Let me try El Drago again with the winder. It's a heavy tilt launch by me. I think I tilted that a little too much. Decent amount of spin steal, not gonna lie. Yeah, let me run it. Let me try that because I actually haven't run my. Yeah, let's try that against Wizard Rod. That would help if I used the right launcher for Wizard Rod. Let's give that another launch real quick. Let's see. I mean, kick definitely has. My hands steady and full. All right. Let's see if I can do that. Yeah, when I did the Wizard Rod, I felt the slam down, but I think with the Cobalt, I had a little bit better of a launch. Ow! That makes no. Okay, I'm happy. All right, the launch tech is getting better. Let me just try it on underflat one more time. I want to see what the difference is in the attack power there. And Oi! It wasn't no attack power. It was just straight into the pocket. You think that kick is still usable for the tournament? It might. Might actually swap this over to kick. What did kick come on? Kick came on one of the Reaper, right? Reaper Incendio? The what was that bay? The CX bay, right? I might have to pick up another one. Yeah. Let me see if I can get you a better view of it. Right there, my fingernail. It's like it's chipped. I'll probably pick up another Reaper anyways. Let's run Silver Wolf. I did that launch bad, but that's alright. But did you see that weird little jump that it did from there to the extreme line? That's from the kick bit being whacked out. Yeah. Ultimate training art. That's what this is. Okay. Hey guys, don't worry. I'm getting tips and advice from the enemy. How do we feel about this? This is El Drago 9 on 660 level. Let me run it a few times so y'all can see how it runs. Let's run it. That and I don't like those launches. I don't think those launches are good. Okay, if I remember, needed a good 660 though. Yeah, I got my what's it? Mikey actually redid the 660 for me. We actually took one of the 60 parts of another ratchet and put it onto this one. That actually didn't do bad. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Where's the hexa? All right, rod on hexa. Oh, big hits, big hits. Big hits. Those were some huge hits. Lucky to be getting personal training from me in your comments. Honestly, I was about to say I'm getting personal training from one of our ops, you know. But this is the beauty of playing Beyblade, though. You know, like it's a community we've built. You know, literally, it's a community that we have built. You know, I remember our first matchup, Exia, you and me at SEO. I beat you, then you came back in top 8 to get your revenge. El Drago always likes to attack from the wrong side. Where's my 960? I wonder if a 970 level would do better with El Drago. A little bit more of the metal contact. What's up, Blaze? Do I like X or Burst better? X. X most definitely. But if you were to ask me what my favorite Beyblade series of all time would be Metal Masters, Metal Fight Saga. Because you know, your boy likes the metal fight. Let's try 970 on level. El Drago's a little bit of a wonky one. Plus, I play with the El Drago that no one really likes. All right, let's try that. Where is my right side launcher? And Wizard Rod on Hexa. And El Drago. That might have been bad launch. I'm not gonna lie. That was definitely probably bad launch. fresh at that time too. Had only been playing for 2 to 3 months at a time. What's up, Shvedo time? Honestly, you came in at a good time. We were really like trying to get more people in too. That was a. I hit the shroud. I know I hit the shroud. We're gonna ignore that, chat. I lost way too much stamina there. Oi, oi, oi. Level out, level out. Level out. There we go. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This is sketchy. This is sketchy. This is a little sketchy here. Okay. Interesting. Too jumpy. I think the 970 gives it too much height where it can get knocked up too much. I'm trying to think. What if I run... I mean, the 760 didn't do bad on it. It added the weight. What is this? Is this a 0? This is 070. What's my other 0 that I have? That's a 080, right? I do not have a 060. 260? No, I'm not even going to try that. I'm not going to be an idiot. We're not going to be an idiot here, chat. We're not going to be an idiot. Or are we? 760 isn't bad. I know, the 760 was doing really well. I had it on 760 level. I just want to test out some other combos and see how it does. It's an opposite. That's a little bit better. All right, let's try that. 070 level. What I really wanted was for Elevate to do, not Elevate, for M85 to do really well, but it just doesn't have the burst resistance that I need. If M85 worked really well, I would have ran it on El Drago because it adds a little bit of weight. That might be something. Hold on. All right. Okay. Definitely has the weight to be able to push around the wizard rod. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Chat, clip that. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. If it wasn't a simple ratchet, honestly, but the simple ratchet is what makes it. And the issue is, like, even if Hasbro were to do its own M85, which they have, it's still going to be a simple ratchet. And that's going to be the issue of it, which is upsetting. But you know, I'm kind of liking the 070 on the El Drago. It has the weight from the 0 to actually push around this bay. And the decency to absorb an underside hit. But you know what my biggest issue with this would be? The shark scales. Shark scales might be a real big issue when it comes to this. Yep. All right, I think it's 070 level, chat. I think it's 070 level. Yeah, 070 level. I think that's it. Also, guys, go ahead. If y'all are enjoying the stream so far, hit that like button. And give me all the tips y'all can, chat. Give me all the tips y'all can. All right. Let's try an attack type angle to launch the hell out of that. This is a Sword Phoenix on 170 rush. Very much so a heavy attacker. Sorry, I was getting too into the song here. Okay. I'll say it can definitely hold its own against a heavy attacker. I mean, it's got the recoil power, and it didn't burst. That was my main thing. That was my main worry. It has no resilience of bursting. The other relevant matchup you got to keep in mind. Yeah, that is. You might want to tail stall so that the shark scale wastes its stamina. Come in and out, spin the shark. That is definitely a thing. If I could understand what you just said to me, you spoke to me in some sort of weird language that I don't understand. How do I do that? How do I stall launch? How do I do that? Tell me how I do that. You got to tell me how I do that, man. Me no understand these hip terms you young bladers use. And the issue is I'm using left spins only, right? So even if you do a stall, you got to remember that shark scale is going to hit the rail. And wherever I stall on this rail, which will most likely be here as a left spin, he's going to hit me. Launch your back into the right a little. You have to tilt your launcher back into the right. So you're saying, okay, so let's say I'm on the X side, right? Launcher back and this, like so. Very little. Or like that. It's a hard launch. Reverse X dash. Okay. Let me try this with a string launcher. Let me see if I can perfect the angle with a string launcher first. And then we'll go from there. Oh, what's a meta shark scale build? Because I do have a shark scale that I can test on. I've seen a lot of people run it on ball. Is that a thing? And what's the ratchet for it? Left spin bases. You have to do your launch tech the complete opposite. That's what I was thinking. 360 low rush. Okay. Where's my low rush at? That's not low rush. That is. There's my low rush. Give me low rush. Give me low rush. And you said 360. Okay, shark scale 360 low rush. All right, let's try that against the most concerning one here. I don't think, because these bolts are on very high resistance burst builds. I don't think anything's gonna happen to them. This is the only issue that I think I'm gonna have. Shark scale 360 low rush is most meta shark scale build. Ball is a thing. Yeah, I know ball is a thing. Shiitake mushrooms. On the bright side, it did not burst, but this did fly out, and I think chip my wall. No, we're good. We're good. I think we're good. That lost too much stamina to have like an actual. Shoo-wee, that was a hard hit. That's also another issue with El Drago. I lied. It's Shark Scale 170 low rush. Oh. Hold on. I got 170 right here in the Phoenix. One Shark Scale for stamina. I would recommend Free Ball. I like to use it as a tester bay. I like my left spins. Exia knows this. Bazooka knows this. Everybody who knows me knows this. All right, there we go. Now, the biggest fight that I usually have to have with myself is not extreme dashing myself or over finishing myself all the time. The Shark Scale technically got that. That was a heavy hit. That was a heavy hit. And then 360, a good Metacon was. I just used 360. Yeah. I mean, okay, so my main issue isn't happening with this. I think I'll be able to get more practice when I have someone here for sure to like launch against me. Which in hindsight, Bazooka could have come over, but that's all right. We didn't think of that earlier. Let's try that launch one more time. That's the thing I was afraid of. It was very much so the thing I was afraid of. But I think I angle launched a little too much. I mean, it's a hit or miss thing, isn't it? It's a hit or miss thing. Because if I angle launch with El Drago against a Shark Scale, right? I'm gonna end up getting hit in the ratchet. So maybe I don't angle launch as hard. Yeah, not as hard of an angle. Okay. I'm seeing the vision in the head. I'm seeing the vision in my head there. So level is actually, you're gonna find this hard to believe, but one of the first times I went up against Exia, I was using El Dragon. I think it was at that time. I think I was using 560 level, or was I still using 960 level? But this was my best bait, and he was surprised by it too. Exia remembers, like way back in the day, level can be controlled. It's just hard due to skill requirement. Exactly. I don't have the skill. I think I just get lucky a lot with the level on El Drago. Because of its unbalanced nature, actually makes level perform in a way that most people would not expect. Like everyone's always like, "Wow, your El Drago's really level for some reason." I'm like, "Yeah, that's the level bit." How does that make sense? I swear, if I end up in a pocket, I'm gonna be upsetty spaghetti. I'm not gonna lie. I swear if Shark Scale outspins me, which it might. Low Rush has a lot of stamina now. All right, good. I did it! I did the reverse dash thingy. Okay, I gotta launch it like this then. Okay. Get you. Mmm. That's my issue. Oh, that's just pure blader skill right there. Okay. Hola, bladers. Off topic, but clock on 755 lower was insane. Yes, 755 would be really good. Charge scale 170, low rush hasn't bursted it or pocketed it. Loving clock 455 was way too bursty. What's up, Chicano Heat? Clock is a very good is it one ratchet? Yeah, one ratchet. Yeah, it really does. I know. Honest Kuyan's what's he on? 160? Yeah, I played against him. Oh my god, his rod does not like staying in the pocket. You can hear everyone saying, "Get in the pocket." He doesn't like staying in the pocket. Oh, if you had hit that extreme dash, though, El Drago. Woo! Woo-hoo! Let's go! All right, I'm liking the builds we have. So these are the upgraded builds. Thanks to Exia. We got Cobalt 450 kick, which I'm gonna get a new kick. Meteor Dragoon 570 zap, and El Drago Barrage Mode 070 level. Interesting enough, only has been burst once by Shark Scale so far. Hasbro is making one? Yes. Yes. Trust me, Exia would know. He has done that plenty of times. Yeah, and 755 was kind of built for clock because it and this is if you guys had watched the podcast episode 1 or 2, actually Bazooka talks about it because he's like the 755 unlike the 760, right? You see how the 760 is very flat. The 755 is more rounded and then flat. This is a very flat build. It protrudes a lot. The 755 has slight slope upwards, which works a lot better. Your Meteor Dragoon is on 960 level. 960 level was my El Drago's build, but thanks to Exia now, I found 070. So we'll try that for a bit. You know, get the groove on. Where is my Wizard Red? Oh, it's in the extreme. Bet you never heard that. Let's try some launches off the B side here. The B side is the side that most people go for, right? Especially if they're right spin. Hey, yo! They knocked a Wizard Rod out of the stadium. Can someone explain that to me? Can we get a clip of that? Well, this is technically in preparation for that, but also because I do need to get better in general. I have not made top 8 in way too long, and I gotta at least make top 8. You know, there was a whole redemption arc which kind of busted, but we're trying. And I know we still got to figure out what bays we're using. We haven't figured it out. Honestly, I might run a Impact Drake, depending on how many left spins we have. Impact Drake on Elevate. Because I know a lot of people are going to be running Meteor Dragoon. Let me actually show you all that. Where's my Impact? Me and my buddy. My Impact Drake is all the way on the other table. Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. My Impact Drake's right here. Let's do Impact Drake 960 Elevate. Make sure which. That's definitely not the right Elevate. That is. All right. All right. There we go. That's the Impact Drake 960 Elevate. Meteor Dragoon. Oh. That was a terrible showing. Don't scratch that. Scratch that. That was a terrible showing. Oh, let me put Meteor Dragoon on a stamina bit so you guys can see this actually steal stamina here. I'll use a left spin, string launcher on this. I light launched the Impact, by the way. That was all spin steel. Hard launch Meteor, light launch Impact. This is a little secret tip from me. This is the bane of left spins. This is the bane of left spins. Yeah, Meteor is good, but against a less like a soft rubber right spin, it's just not good enough. All right, let's do the. Where did I put the kick bit? Oh no, I had it on Zap. Hold on. Okay, let's try Silver Wolf. Meteor Dragoon 570 Zap. What was that movement? Oh my goodness. Impacts at tournaments, but they don't do so well, so I don't think you will see one. I don't think I'll see one either. But that's why I'm saying if because this is a team tournament. So the format of this tournament that we're going to be doing this Sunday is going to be 3 different players on one team. Each player has their own bay that consists of different parts from their team's bays. So say my teammate Bazooka is running Silver Wolf 960 free ball. I can't use any of these parts. I can use my El Drago 070 level. But if if Mikey Spins decides to use 070 level or El Drago, I can't use it then. I gotta use my Cobalt, or I gotta use my Meteor. You know, like that's what we gotta figure out. But our team hasn't discussed that yet. We'll probably discuss that the day of. I'll be taking my whole Beyblade set, and that's why I'm saying this, because if we see a lot of these during the tournament, then this will be what goes up against them. That's at least a plan, you know. We're still figuring it out as we go, but that is at least a plan. We're slowly trying to figure out. Yeah, basically 3v3, no repeating parts. Yeah. Yep. All right, give me a second, chat. Yeah, most popular will definitely be Wizard Rod. That's why you see me launch Wizard Rod a lot more against my tests. The only thing is I got to figure out, because I got a lot of ops. Not gonna lie, I talk a lot of smack. I got a lot of people at the local tournament who wants to play against me. Exy will know them. I got Glenifer. I got God of Milk. I got on his team. I got Shadow Bay. Um, I got who all wants to absolutely destroy me. The kids team, I got Mystical Archer. I got Mystical Archer's little brother, Big Cyclone. Oh, I got Gray. Gray wants to get back at me for all of the smack talk that I do against him. I got ops. I just got to figure out what they're gonna run. That's the issue. Mm-mm-mm. Me. Oh, Exia wants to go against me. Oh boy, great. You know what, Bazooka? I thought you would have to go up against Exia, but I guess he wants to go up against me. Man, a young man can't catch a break, can he? Oh, the sadness, chat. The sadness. All right, let's launch Wizard Rod. Let's try that Cobalt again. I lost a shark scale underneath me. Mm. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, that was a bad ride. See, the kick actually does get. Yeah, you did. Which means the team captain has to come for you, which is Bazooka. Bazooka has to come for you. But you know what's funny? In that, I believe the live stream is still up here on the channel. You said you're gonna completely wipe us, but you didn't. Baytech came back with a vengeance, and he scored points against you. So ha 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 ha. Kick has a good amount of stamina. How would Cobalt do on Rush? You're not on a team? You should. Do you play at our locals? I don't know all the names here on YouTube. Do you play at our locals? Are you at any of the locals? That was his mistake. That was his mistake that he scored a point against you? Well, maybe we might have to send Baytech after you. El Drago. Drago would have been great if you could hit any of that. What logos? We're in the Springfield DMV area, so we actually have. We play at Curio mainly. I think we're trying to open up at different shops. There may be another location coming, hopefully before summer. I got to talk to actually Exia and the rest of the DMV Beyblade X League about that, which they already should know. I think I've spoken to them before, but I haven't made it public knowledge yet. And then everywhere for tournaments. I don't know. Yeah, no. Mizuka's mistake was asking me, "Do you know what BTA is?" Oh. um, but no, we're in the Springfield. So we play at Springfield Curio. I'm mostly there every Sunday. Exia goes to almost all of them, I believe, except for Baltimore because Baltimore's a little far for us. I've seen him there before, but he does go to Baltimore. He goes to Manassas, Virginia, and Springfield, Virginia. But yeah, Baltimore's a little too far for us. I do want to go. Does he know what BTA is? I do not know what BTA is. You know what? Meteor Dragoon! Meteor Dragoon blast! That did nothing. How? Wizard Ron. He'll find out Sunday. GMI games? Okay. The organizer for the tournament in Manassas one. Yeah. Oh, X here? He'll find out. He'll find out. I know he'll find out. I think I just figured out what BTA means. Oh, that launcher. Oh. Jesus Christ. I don't think y'all saw that. Meteor Dragoon jumped out of the stadium there. Hey. This is a family-friendly channel. This is a family-friendly channel. I gotta delete that message. Sorry, actually, I read it, but this is a family-friendly channel. The Meteor Dragoon did actually become an actual menace to society there. Meteor is a flight risk in my hands always. God, in my hands always. In my hands, any bay is a flight risk. Trust me. I just uploaded a short of me and Bazooka having a battle, testing out actually this on Bounce Spike, and we hit the stadium. He hit my ratchet. We collided so hard, my Beyblade shattered into pieces, like burst, and then the ratchet still spun out, and Mikey Spins was right here behind the camera, and it launched and hit him in the absolute no-no square, and he had to sit out for a while. All right, Cobalt Dragoon, let's go! That was a relaunch, chat. I actually lifted the entire stadium up because my launcher got stuck underneath it. Ow! Ugh. That hurt my shoulder. I'm not gonna lie, chat. That hurt my shoulder. Where's my other left spin? Oh, it's in the pocket. Okay. We'll try tech launches. Oh! No way is Wizard Rod gonna aura farm. Wow! Clip that, chat. Clip that. Monarch shall learn what BTA is, but this time it'll be the entire team arc putting BTA. I love the trash talk. Hey, all I'm gonna say is, Exia, if anything bad happens to your team, you just train me how to get better. So when they look at you and ask you, why is Spartan beating us all, you'll know why. It was your own doing. That was the weirdest stall ever. You know, my issue is Wizard Rod is so circular that it's hard to tell when he's losing spin. How's that going? Team violence. Nah, we'll win. Enter Gojo saying that. Yo, why mo? How toxic would it be of me to like quote Gojo after we destroy Team Monarch on Sunday? Watch us talk. Watch us be talking all this smack to each other, Exia. Then neither of our teams make it to top 8, and the entirety of God of Milk's team actually makes. Team Firebrand makes it and destroys us both out of the thing. It really does. But that's what I see happening. Is I see Team Kids knocking us out, and I see God of Milk's Team Firebrand knocking out Team Monarch, and then I see Dart Sweep and Teams Blades and Arms absolutely wiping everyone because you got Glenifer and you got Dart Sweep. We don't count Donut Cat. Woo-hoo-hoo! Clean extreme. I think I'm gonna go with the Winder launcher just because I need the power. Depending on who I'm going against, if I'm going against a kid, I have to use a string launcher. Just because the issue is like, and I'm sure like a few of you guys have felt this when y'all are playing against a child. Sometimes you spin too fast that you end up eliminating yourself because they don't spin hard enough or can't spin at the same capability as us. That it kind of hinders us more. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go string launcher against kids, ripcord against definitely ripcord against Andrew, which is dart sweep. By golly, that man can absolutely launch his bays like crazy. I did it. Oh, that would have been such a good extreme finish. Damn, but it just missed. Tell me the order, cool. What do you mean by tell you the order? The news is which group your team ends up with. Be random by wheel. I don't want to bully a kid. Now we lock in against kids. Sveto, you don't understand these kids in our. They've. Oh my god, they have so many fans at our locals. Firstly, right, we have people chanting, and I'm sure y'all have heard it in the chat. We have people chanting. That was cool. We have people chanting in the chat. Team kids, team kids, team kids. Secondly, these kids absolutely destroy us whenever we play against them. Like Mystical Archer will absolutely destroy any adult he's going against. He's won top 3 at I think like 7 or 8 different ranked Beyblade matches that we have. And Exia can attest to that. He makes top 8 consistently and he makes top 3 consistently. Your names last week I saw like 5 kids with arrow packages. Yeah. The BBG, I don't know. Have improved significantly. They have. I think my launches are getting better. I definitely think what Xy's because I actually used a ripcord on that, and I got that. So I think that's the way right there. That was the angle that I had it at. Yeah. 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 All right. I think that's the launch that I'm gonna have to do for a majority of these. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there, bud. Oh yeah, there, bud. I figured it out. No, no, no. We just say it's rigged. When you or Bazooka win, put a white check on. Put a wild check. What? Towards ripcord launchers? Honestly, oh, you're right. Let me. So, I destroyed a few ripcords. I actually have it right here. Um, so this is my other left spin launcher. You see that? That I melted so much of it that it's irreparable. I can't repair it. And this was during practice launches. This was during practice launches that this happened. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. But I think we just figured out that launch tech for that. So let's hit this with a string launcher. Okay. And then let's hit this with a ripcord launcher, Meteor Dragoon, at that angle. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Very good launch tech. All right, let's. You can't hear music on the stream? I asked them. They said they could. You jerks. Yeah, they need to do like better. I boo regardless. Ooh, Exia has an enemy. Exia has an enemy, and it's in the forms of an Ashen Dragoons team captain. That was unfortunate. It went in and came right back out. You might not be able to hear it. It might not.
No,
be loud.
they're lying to you.
They're lying to me?
I hear nothing.
It was probably intentional. You mean this one? This is Sophia's favorite launcher. You mean this one? The Ripcord Destroyer?
Yeah.
The one that you need an extra long ripcord for? They need to make they should make like a 2-foot long ripcord. They honestly should make a 2-foot long ripcord. Oh, that was actually a very comfortable launch. Ah, no, no. That was a bad extreme dash. You guys can see the wifey's feet. She said hi, but y'all might not have heard there. The one on the left right string launcher. You know what would make sense is if they literally just had this, but had the thing on top too, or had you able to like. Oh, what was the? I think it was it burst, where you unclipped, right? You unclipped this, and then you flipped the launcher and you reclipped it, and it made it a left spin, right? Oh, Bazooka said hi. The spicy Popeye's chicken sandwiches.
Hey, you want to see what I'm eating?
Why?
There's spicy,
He loves me.
and there's ranch in there. And on my table is a large thing of fries. I do love it. All right, have fun. All right. Let's try and get this. And then let's try. Meteor Dragoon just ate that. I lied. It ate that extreme dash from the wizard rod, but then got extreme regardless. Alrighty. Okay, I think I got the launch tech down. I know that this is going to be my biggest op. I just know it. I know Wizard Rod is going to be the biggest op. Bro's extreme prone. I don't see them doing a dual spin bay anytime soon. I mean, they already did. Hell's Hammer to Cartoni, you know? I just said that. I just said that. I just said that. All right, let's try. Let's do the Cobalt. Oh, that would have been such a good extreme. No, who died? Who?
Miss Home Alone. The mom from Home Alone.
Okay.
Everybody was freaking out about it.
I'm not everybody. Also, wasn't she from Beetlejuice? Okay, I'd remember her from that more than.
Well,
Yeah, okay.
Beetlejuice was one movie, Home Alone 3.
Beetlejuice is technically 2 movies. Chat, if y'all want a happy life, don't argue with your wife. Oh! Okay. Learning I can't launch Cobalt like I launch Meteor. Okay. What the hell was that? That was definitely not it. Okay. Please do that self-extreme against us, Lamau. I probably will. I'm good now. I want to test my beat Tyranno. All right. See you, Shvedo. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate all the tips you gave. You actually helped build some of these combos that I'm going to use for sure. I don't think this is working out for me. I am not a pro blader. We've known this. I did it. Was it because I launched Wizard Rod weirdly? Maybe. Explain to me how my bays always end up outside of the stadium. Huh. I know I am. I saw that just now. I know. That's because I'm trying to figure out the launch tech for the Cobalt. Okay. See? See what happens when I listen? See what happens when I listen. I know everyone likes the double extreme dash. I really hate when it happens. Okay, I need to get another Reaper Incendio. I need a better kick. This one's a little too damaged. Honestly, you know what? Like, we should have a DMV Beyblade X League team. Okay. That was real bad. Damn it, El Drago. That almost burst itself. Dude casually said in the WBO Discord, yo, Exia. He said that like he's oh! Exia versus Yankee with Spartan recording them so we can post it on the YouTubes and show. Egad, man. Egad, chat. Egad. Egad. Absolutely egad. That was a hard hit from Wizard Rod. Oh, I dropped the launcher. I know, right? I'm so good at streaming myself. Am I good still because I'm using Wizard Rod to win all these matches, or am I bad because I'm using El Drago to lose all these matches? Make it make sense, chat. Make it make sense. If Wizard Rod somehow still beats El Drago, I'm going to be upsetty spaghetti. And I think it might, because it's spin stealing. I may need to run Wizard Rod. That's such a cheat. No. Actually, no, I can't. Last live stream at Curio. If y'all don't remember, I ran Wizard Rod. It did not end well. It's like the gods were telling me, don't you ever play meta again. I might just keep El Drago on 960 level. I feel like 070 for some reason takes away a lot of his attack power. Cause see, he's already losing a lot of spin. Yeah, I might put him back on 960. I always feel like 960. Why is the floor wet here? I don't know why. I just can never let go of the 960. Let me show you why. Well, you can't use Wizard. Listen, Bazooka, do you not remember? You were standing right there. You watched it. When I said, you know what? I'm going to run a meta team. And I pulled out all my meta test bays. And the first one that got me the loss was this guy right here. What happened, he got, and it wasn't even against a high attack. Went like this, not an extreme, just went like this. And poof, Wizard Rod went like that. Yeah. Might be time to get the boys back together to pull up to Canada to put BTA. Me, Guzi, Trey Spins, Kurama, now Diagnosis, NHS07, and Malvac. Ooh. May need a training partner. I might. I might. We'll probably run training right before the tourney. I might actually head there on Sunday early. I'm not on call this week, so that's good. But I'm also gonna try and take it easy because I do have a few damages on my hand. So that's from I slipped and fell in the ice. So you can see that cut right there. So I hurt my back, I hurt my elbow, I hurt my shoulder, I hurt my hand, obviously. But I don't know which team I'm gonna which bay I'm gonna run. I might be running Meteor Dragoon. I might be running Cobalt. We'll see. El Drago might have to sit on the back burner for this team tournament. But that wasn't bad training. Thank you, Exia. Huge shout out. Oh God, we're cooked. What for Exia's team? What about Spartan? You need Spartan. What do you? I used to be goated. I just started messing around a lot, and then now there are too many good people who I haven't faced against. You know who you need to have on your team. He hasn't been to Beyblade in way too long. He was another long-haired Middle Eastern. His name was Rohan. He was my boy. He was my op. He was the reason that I would do good. I'm not gonna lie. Like him and I would train. See, XA, you're missing Spartan on your team. You need your boy Spartan. When he's actually being serious. Funny part is like when I run the meta base, I can win. I just don't like running meta. This is probably no. That's because the Zap is not meta. This might be my closest to meta build. But yeah, chat. I've had a blast. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna take a break because my shoulder's starting to hurt again. I think you did, but that was way early on. He used to make. I think he made top 8 when you played against him. I believe. But yeah, chat. I'm gonna hop off. My shoulder's starting to hurt again. Like I said, I fell. I hurt it in the ice. My elbow's starting to hurt. You guys can't hear that, but that's my wrist. If y'all can hear that, that's actually my wrist. I'm gonna take a break, let my shoulders rest before. Yeah, Meteor Dragoon is meta, but the build on it is not meta. But I'll catch you guys in the very next live stream of Ashen Dragoons. Most likely, well, tomorrow we're gonna be running Evo Battle, and then on Sunday we'll be running the team matchup if it goes well. If it goes well. If weather permits, all of that. We'll see y'all on Sunday with an actual live Beyblade tournament versus Evo Battle, which I'll be doing tomorrow at around 2, hopefully. We'll see. I don't know yet. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys so much for the help. If anyone's watching this after it's a stream and y'all have any more tips after watching me launch a ton of bays, leave a comment down below. What are tips that y'all have for me to use? I think I'm pretty set with the combos that I have, which yet again is Meteor Dragoon 570 Zap, El Drago 960 Level, and Cobalt Dragoon 450 Kick, which I'm going to go buy another Incendio so I can have a better kick, because this one is damaged. I also got another Meteor Dragoon coming in the mail, so woohoo to me. It's coming from Amazon. It should be here on Wednesday, so I'm going to have a nice, clean Meteor Dragoon that I'm going to keep as a showpiece. But yeah, chat. Thank you guys so much. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new, hit that notification bell, y'all, so y'all can see when we go live again. I will catch y'all in the very next Ashen